Site number 45 we got. We ended up being put on a wait list to get something. We were in mid-August, and we got, so we got that campsite, and then we got put on a wait list to move up to July, and they got a hold of us. They send you an email, and we ended up with this site. It is. Oh, look at this. Reminds me of the New York State Museum up there. Hi, how are you?
I'm like, what's a lactation?
Hello, fellow travelers. This is Tara and Sheldon. And together, we make up the 518 Travelers from beautiful upstate New York. No, we do not just travel the 518 area. We travel all over the place. We know no boundaries. In today's episode of the 518 Travelers, we vlog our visit to Lake Durant State Campsite and also the Adirondack Experience Museum. We hope you enjoy. Today, Tara and I are getting packed up to go camping up to a lake called Lake Durant up in the Adirondacks. The reason why we're going there, number one, the Adirondacks are beautiful anyways, but number two, there's a place called the Adirondack Experience that I've been wanting to go there for a long time. It's kind of like a history museum type thing of the Adirondacks, but there's like 20 outbuildings up there, some hiking trails, all sorts of cool stuff to do up there. They got a cafe. There's artistry, all sorts of stuff. So that's what we're doing today. I am watering plants because they're not going to get watered for a couple of days because today's Friday and we're going until Sunday. It's going to be in the 80s up here in upstate New York where we live. So if I don't water them now, they're probably going to not be doing well by the time we get back. I got all those flowers over there on the gazebo, hanging pots. I got bushes here I got to get done, bushes in the back. The front of the house is already, I've got the sprinklers on there. So Tara and I just got to get the clothes in the camper and pack up the food. I've got the bougie RV refrigerator freezer plugged in. That's charging up, which has a backup battery, so if we run into problems with power, it's got a backup battery. We spent the extra money on that. We thought it was the smart thing to do. So that's what we're doing for this weekend, and I'll get back to you. We're packing up the camper, getting stuff in here. I've got the Jackery right down there, plus that old black one that I featured in another video. So we have backup there. I always believe in backup, as you guys know if you follow us. Right now I'm charging up the house batteries. I got two. I got a Die Hard right there, and that's fully charged, says it right there. And I just unplugged this one and switched them over a little while ago, the charger to that, so I know that's 100% too. So we have plenty of power for this weekend, which is good because we're staying at a state campsite up near Lake Durant, 6 miles, right on Lake Durant, 6 miles from the Adirondack Experience we're going to. So right now Tara and I are loading up the camper. I put that excess thing on there, the portable sewer tank, just in case we need it, because again, we're staying at a state campsite and they don't have amenities at your campsite. They don't have electric, sewer, or water. So Tara's got a new chair here too. I've got the cornhole game. My toolbox is extremely important. So we're getting packed up to go. We're getting there. I'll get back to you. Site number 45 we got. We ended up being put on a wait list to get something. We were in mid-August, and we got, so we got that campsite, and then we got put on a wait list to move up to July, and they got a hold of us. They send you an email, and we ended up with this site. Today's the July 24th. We're staying here until the 26th, 2 nights. And we got a nice little campsite here, I have to say. The fire ring is cool. It's a big metal one. And you can, if you need to, you can actually cook on it. So some people do. But what's good over here is we have this. And I wish we had kayaks. I talked to Tara about getting kayaks as a good exercise, but you can launch your kayak right here. As a matter of fact, when we were just walking, took Benny on a walk, they had kayaks right there at their campsite. So, you get in right here, stand right on this rock, and in you go. It's very nice here. This is the beauty of the Adirondacks that you can see. In the fall, just imagine what that would look like. Beautiful. Down here, gorgeous. And it looks like there could be an island right dead ahead right there. Right off the end of my finger. That might be an island. I see a boat over there. It's hard for you to see it to the right of the island. I think that might be a boat, I'm not sure. But, very nice. We ended up being very pleased with the campsite that we got at Durant Lake. While we were trying to get our campsite set up, Tara noticed that there was some ducks going across the lake right there where we were camping, so that was cool. The wildlife up in the Adirondacks is very beautiful. We're looking at the back and checking the leveling out. This is the very back of the camper from side to side. So we have levelers with chocks that we put in. There's a total of 4 tires on the back of the camper and obviously 2 on the front, so we had to have 3 of the levelers, 2 for the back tires and 1 for the front. So we got those put in. As you can see coming up, it actually perfectly balanced. Good. Very good. Lake Durant campsite and day use area is a state campsite right on Lake Durant. And overall, the campsite was very nice. We would definitely stay there again, basically because the campsites were not one on top of the other. They're very secluded, kind of like if you look at the video, the vlog that we did on Moreau State Campsite, nobody was one on top of the other, and we loved that. And you can see in this video here how just spread out the campsites are. There's tons of woods and stuff in between one camper to the next, and that is a positive for sure. The lake itself is clean and it's very pretty. A lot of kayakers and people in canoes on there, small fishing boats with very small motors on the boats, so it's very clean. And the lady at the front, when you first come in, was extremely nice. As a matter of fact, she had a sign up there on the side of the building, or at least the campsite did, saying that they had been voted the #1 most courteous campsite, state campsite in New York. I think it was in 2024, and I probably had a lot to do with her. She was just extremely very nice and very helpful, and we really appreciated that as well. She probably has been working there for many years, and she knows what she's doing there. She's great with customers. Her customer service skills are awesome, and again, we really did appreciate that. Another good thing is the fact that $25 a night on average. It came to $50 for 2 nights worth of camping. No, you don't have amenities at your campsite. It's a state campsite, but we have everything we need in the camper. We have water, we have electricity. We have tanks, so we can dump that later. We did dump on the way out, so you don't really need it. But unfortunately, the campsite itself needs some work. The the main road coming in looks like it's pretty new, and then there was a loop that went off to the right hand side, and they put a couple of campsites down in there, and also a small boat launch, and there's some hiking trails in there. And that was new, so it wasn't bad. But you're going to see in some pictures and some video coming up that the roads really need a lot of work. There's potholes all over the place. Matter of fact, there's even one section of the road where it looks like it may be old lead water pipes that just the road itself eroded away, and there's the pipes. And I mean, if you brought a snowplow up there in the wintertime, you probably would break that open. And I have to assume it's water since, you know, we don't have any sort of gas or anything like that that would run to the campsites. So, but Pothole City, it really needs some attention. And the bathrooms. The 2 bathrooms that Tara and I checked out when we were walking Benny, they need a lot of attention. And I would have to assume that most campsites in the spring would come in and paint and clean things up. This hasn't been done. These 2 campsites that I'm showing just hasn't been done. Now there is a big bathroom with showers on the way in on the right, which is near where the new road was put in that I was telling you about just a minute or 2 ago. That's probably really nice. We never went in there because we have a shower in our camper, so I never needed to check it out. But there were the couple of bathrooms that we checked out really needed some work. And so as far as that goes, that needs some attention. But other than that, I would definitely recommend that you stay here. It's got a small beach area, and you can rent canoes over here. Those are canoes you can rent. It's very pretty here. Wow. So I'm using the Jackery for electricity, and you can see that it says 98%, and I believe it says 99 watt hours, or 9.9 watt hours, I think. 9.9. We are charging up the house batteries. Chargers right here. Hold on, let me get this right in there. And we have a backup battery. All right, go ahead. Okay, we're running this. We're camping. And last time I looked, it's pulling 171 watts, 172, sometimes 174. So it's working. Hey, we just pulled up to the Adirondack. Part 2 of our weekend trip up into the Adirondacks, we went to a place called Adirondack Experience and Museum on Blue Mountain Lake in Hamilton County. And let me tell you something, it was phenomenal. It showcased the history of the Adirondacks, and the museum itself, which has been around quite a bit longer than I thought. I thought that this Adirondack Experience Museum was a state museum, and I spoke to somebody there, and they said no, it's actually private. And when you see some of the video from some of the buildings in here, it literally looks just as good as the New York State Museum in Albany, which I've been to many times. It's really phenomenal, the history, the pieces that they have there. It's a great place, and Tara and I would 100% recommend that you go there. It's located on Blue Mountain Lake. It's a premier outdoor museum in Hamilton County, New York, showcasing the history, culture, and natural beauty of the Adirondack region through 24 buildings, interactive exhibits, and 121 acres of grounds. It features extensive collections of boats, rustic furniture, and art, alongside immersive experiences like climbing a fire tower, which I did, hiking trails, and exploring historic structures like the Marion River Cary Railroad. The museum offers a comprehensive look at Adirondack life, from its wilderness and conservation efforts to the grand camps and daily life of its people. For exhibits, it has Life in the Adirondacks, Wilderness and Conservation, and Adirondack Great Camps with a focus on Native American arts. sporting equipment and rustic furniture, and actually showcased the game of lacrosse. It houses the largest collection of historic inland wooden watercraft in the United States, according to its website, extensive photo archives, and a significant collection of rustic furniture. For outdoor activities, visitors can hike trails, borrow boats, and explore historic buildings like the Log Hotel and a replica guide boat shop. It has a lot of interactive experiences, which I will show in these videos. Tara loved those. It features a 19,000 square foot immersive exhibit and a fire tower for climbing. Offers guided tours, workshops, and special events with a focus on education for all ages. It literally was wonderful. It was $22 a ticket for adults, cheaper than that for kids. And I think they give veterans a bigger discount, but you'd have to go to the website, check it out, AdirondackExperience.com. And like I said, we 100% recommend it. This building called Life in the Adirondacks is actually the starting point for all visitors to the museum. Once you get inside, there's a staff member who greets you and kind of tells you, what's going on inside this building. And right off to the left, when you walk in, there is actually a video that gives you some really good information about the Adirondacks that staff member had steered us to. And here's a little bit of video of that coming up. Coming up is an 1890 Pullman private railroad car that they have named the Oriental. It's part of its Life in the Adirondacks exhibition. Tara and I went in this. It was absolutely awesome. You climb aboard the train car, you can walk its entire length. The car showcases vintage sitting parlors, sleeping compartments, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And the surrounding gallery uses audio, soundscapes, and digital interactives to recreate the atmosphere of a private railroad station from the area. This was definitely one of our favorite exhibits throughout the whole museum. Railroads were used to transport people from places like New York City up into the Adirondacks when people started making sure they wanted to enjoy leisure time. And this is one of the cars, the Pullman cars, that it was used to transport people. Wow. And wow. I was going to say if there's around that corner, there could be a toilet there, but probably not because we just walked past it. I get to sleep up here. Play cards. This is cool. Maybe we should. By the Pullman company, too, over there. That's the one that had the strike. So that's this one. Durant. 3,000 lakes and ponds. Oh wow. A longhouse. I know, but his shirt says Niskayuna. It's lacrosse.
Look at that.
Wow. Lacrosse originated in the St. Lawrence River Valley. Mohawks. Wow. Oh, wow. So what do? You just... Oh. Oh, wow. That's a lot of interactive stuff here, too. It's kind of cool, if anything. So you put a little note on here and then hit the button, and it sends it down the stream on a leaf.
There's Smiley.
There's Tara, and that one too over there.
Yeah.
There's Tara's. She did that one. TNB, which would be me. I had one in here somewhere. Camping right there. Camping with Tara. Awesome. So you press the buttons and then it lights up where the place is. Oh. Where the red is, yeah. Oh, wow.
And then you can do towns. So here's a list of towns.
Yeah, way up there. Lit, yeah. Oh, wow.
It's always good weather, cool in the summer and warm enough in the winter, even when it's below zero outside. We have men from Spain, Poland, Ireland, Russia, Italy, straight off the ships, a lot of them, so we're going to find someone to talk to.
6 days a week, he said. For $1 a day. So what? It's like interactive where you can tell what rocks are in the.
So this is something
Wollastonite. That's cool.
What is this?
Artists and Inspiration in the Wild exhibit. Let's go in here. Okay. I'm taking our pictures in here, not us taking pictures. Oh wow, look at this. Artisans' inspiration in the wild. Light, forest, water, and mountains have long inspired creative works of Adirondack artists. I was surprised at the big building down there that we went in. It was, and it literally rivals the State Museum down in Albany. I'm telling you, it's every bit as good as that down there. The only thing you guys are missing really is the longhouse, but you got pictures of them in there. I mean, it's just really cool here. It's very nicely laid out, and it's, you know, it's not, it's, and I think they definitely spent some money up here.
A lot of interactive stuff that
Yeah.
the kids can do.
Yeah.
They're happy.
Yeah, she does it too. She loves it. Yeah, oh wow. Look at this.
He looks mad.
Hey, don't mess with him. The bears don't even want to mess with him. Oh, that's an old motor. These beautiful boats. Here in Lives and Waters. All right. Oh, nice. Oh, interactive with different birds up here in the Adirondack. So you can find a bird on here and then find it's right up there. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Oh, here's a bobsled from looks like the 32 Olympics, not the 1980 Olympics. That's the shady turn. I was there. Bobsled, Lake Placid. But not in 1932. In 1980, I was there at Shady. The shady turn, I was there. 1980, here we go. Right up there. Pretty big.
Here, why don't you bring your bat and your magnifying glass?
Oh yeah.
Can I take a picture of you looking at it?
J. Rondo, Adirondack Hermit. That's where he lived in. Okay, Whiteface Mountain Fire Tower. Whoa. It says right here. Fire tower, the second forest fire tower in the Adirondacks, Erected 1909, one of the 58 now maintained by the state in Adirondacks and Catskills. Oh. Oh, we gotta climb up all those stairs, honey. Hi, honey. Wow. I'm getting you back. I got you too. Wow. Unfortunately, the view is obscured by a lot of these trees that have grown over the last few years, but it's still cool. So there you have it, Tara and my trip in July of 2026 to Lake Durant, New York State campsite and the Adirondack Experience. It was a wonderful trip. We highly recommend it. The museum was awesome. The camping was great, minus the 2 issues that we had, but it's a great place if you want seclusion and peace. When Tara and I talk about doing camping trips, the goal, we always want to discuss what the goal is. Is the goal just to camp and get away and to relax? Or is the goal to camp and visit a place nearby that we've wanted to visit? And this trip was so we could go to the Adirondack Experience. We highly recommend it. There's tons of interactive stuff for kids and adults alike. You saw Tara really enjoyed all the interactive stuff that was here, and we couldn't even highlight everything, or this video would have easily been an hour. So I would suggest that you visit it and you can see everything that they have there. What's really cool is when you buy your ticket, the staff person there will tell you that to hold on to the receipt, because you can actually get back in the next day in case you don't see everything. And that's awesome because there's so much there to see and do. Until next time.